Inside the walls here at Franklin Learning Center on 15th and Wallace, Sean Colson became a household name in the Philadelphia Public League as one of the city's top guards. His work ethic on the basketball court could not be questioned, but his lack of dedication in the classroom led to Colson being kicked out of FLC. After some time off of hoops and a year at John Bartram High School, Sean Colson returned here to FLC to lead the Bobcats to a 1992 Public League championship over a Simon Gratz team led by future NBA champion Rasheed Wallace. Colson would go on to play professionally in 11 different countries and spent some time in the NBA with the Houston Rockets and Atlanta Hawks. Now, Colson can add yet another Public League championship to his resume, but this time as the head coach of Martin Luther King High School. When Colson retired from basketball in 2010, he returned to Philadelphia to begin training high school and college players. His dream had always been to coach at the college level, but after turning down an offer from Martin Luther King in 2010, Colson accepted the offer 2 seasons ago and has since developed MLK into one of the Public League's top programs. And as long as he's there, he sees the Cougars as a perennial power.
When I first came home from overseas, I started training people. Mill Jefferson, Khalif Wyatt, Tony Carr, point guard at Roman. Those were the only people I was training. People started hearing about how good I was at training, so then I started training everyone. So when I got the call to do Martin Luther King, I was like, no at first. Yeah. But it was only probably like a few days later, a week later, when people started talking to me, guys that I know, like, man, you should maybe try Jason Lawson. I know you want to do college, my college coaches, maybe you should do that and give it a try. So I decided to try and do it, and you know, it worked out well. So I want Martin Luther King, as long as I'm here, to be the power. Newman, Goretti, Imhotep, Roman, I want us to be thought of that. I want the kids that, you know, when they're coming from 8th and 9th grade and they think about schools, to come to us. When kids transfer and they don't like the situations that they at, I want them to think of us on the top of their list, just like those other schools.
Colson's success as a coach can be attributed to his experience at the pro level, but his swagger, oozing confidence, and ability to connect with players has paid big dividends.
I never have to recruit. You know why? People know I'm good at what I do. When they come, I'm not doing nothing extra to get them here. I'm not promising them nothing, no starting spots, nothing illegal, nothing. You come here, you work, you're gonna get better. If you play for me, I'm gonna get you better. I have contacts as far as colleges, I'm gonna get you recruited, and we're gonna win. I don't have to pitch anything.
The Public League isn't what it once was, and Colson offers great insight as to why that is the case.
I'm just being honest. Kids are not getting developed, not just in the Public League, in Philadelphia, period. They're not getting developed well. And that's why you see a lot of these kids, when they go to school, they transfer. And it's okay to transfer, but a lot of kids, when they transfer school, they come down a level. They get signed somewhere else, and then they come down a level when they transfer, because they wasn't really ready to go to that level. Eventually, you gotta make shots, you gotta be able to pass, you gotta be able to play defense, you gotta have footwork, you gotta have an IQ. You don't have those things, you get to college, you might can get away with it in high school, but once college comes, you can't. So we gotta get back to developing. And parents and kids feel like that the private schools provide that, so they go there instead of the Public League.
While his main focus is on coaching the Cougars, his knowledge about the intricacies of the game and recruiting tactics could ultimately help Colson land the college position he has been seeking.